I wasn't about to let you die.
No life is worth risking total corruption.
Somehow the Emperor returned. And then returned again. This time with a fleet from the unknown regions that he somehow managed to acquire. This is not, in fact, the plot of the sequel trilogy. This is Knights of the Old Republic. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I can only hope that despite those similarities, this will be slightly better in terms of quality. There was some good stuff in the sequel trilogy, but I don't want to think back on this arc and say there was good stuff as like a consolation prize. I'd rather think back on this arc and say it was a good arc. But let's get into it. Previously on Star Wars The Old Republic. You want a fair fight? Open these fucking shackles, dickhead.
You came here to defeat him. This is your chance.
I'm sorry? I'm on story mode.
First your brother, now your father.
This is for
Seriously?
all the people you forced to suffer and die.
The Outlander has assassinated our Emperor.
Seriously?
Take her away.
Seriously? You absolute bastard. You pompous.
Your death was too good to be true. I'm not one of your Sith. You can't tempt me with power.
You have all the power you require.
Don't try to move. You're dying.
I'll live.
That wasn't quite so bad.
Lana, you saved my life.
Feelings mutual.
I'll hold her off as long as I can. The first chance you get, go.
Fuck
No
off.
way am I leaving you behind.
Oh, you're impossible.
Thank you. Hello.
Heads down, eyes open, run like hell! It's gonna be a short trip. I want to start briefing your friend here on what's been going on the last 5 years.
5 years?
What? Please show me the cutscene again. Please. Oh, this... Oh, I finished it on... story mode. I think that's what that means. This is going to be on veteran because I now have a companion, which means I can do that. Chapter 4. The Gravestone. After 5 years of imprisonment in carbonite...
Just get to the fucking point.
Chapter 4. The Gravestone. Maybe my face shouldn't be here.
Get those fires out!
Did you think to take any extinguishers when you stole this ship?
Blast! Outlander! You're up. See what you can do with this thing.
Oh, certainly. Am I going to get to pilot it? Am I actually going to get... No, I'm not. Of course not. Why would I get to pilot it? Of course not. I'd say that went rather well. Another happy landing.
That's 2 more shuttles you owe me.
You didn't even own this one. It really shouldn't count.
It was mine when it crashed. It counts.
What is this place?
Do we know anything about this swamp?
Not much to it. Barely populated. Some old ruins scattered around. The usual grumpy wildlife you'd expect. People call it the Endless Swamp.
Endless?
It's an old name. People were more dramatic back then.
I assume it's big.
Anything on your sensors?
Confirmation. I have detected a large metallic object nearby. Analysis suggests a technological construct, but there are no energy readings.
Whatever it is, it's got better chances of flying than this thing. Engine's fried to a crisp.
Why would
Sky
you
troopers won't be far behind us. We need to hide the evidence of our landing.
I'll scavenge you, Barry.
Just
Really?
like Aaron Prime.
Are you joking? You're gonna bury the... Oh, right. We have the Force. We can absolutely do this. I need to thank you all.
I want you to know that I appreciate all you've done. You obviously risked a lot to rescue me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Though, of course, the rescue isn't quite over yet.
I
know you have more questions than answers, but we should really keep moving. I promise I'll tell you everything I can as soon as we're safe.
Enthusiasm. Shall we investigate the technological object? I believe I can guide us to its location.
Very well.
I thought we were going to bury the ship. The ship is not... Lana, you have the Force. Why are you using a shovel? Are you seriously going to bury this entire ship? Using a shovel? Inefficiencies aside, HK 47, 50, whatever. Let's go sneaky beaky. Swamp jinx. Why are the jinxes everywhere? I thought this planet was like in the middle of nowhere. No one had even been here until Zakuul invaded everywhere. Why are there jinxes and lurkers? Is this some convergent evolution? Is the jinx form and the lurker form just the most efficient manner of being alive for a swamp environment? Oh, these are nice trees. I mean, those little bulbous things are kind of tripping my tryptophobia, which I don't have, but I obviously have some sort of discomfort around lots of little circles. HK 5555, don't suppose you have anything to say. I can't go back? Fantastic.
Observation. Boredom can overcome any meatbag at any time.
What?
Do not fear.
Rather cryptic, HK. I wish it was C2. I wish it was like just a beefy C2 who was just upgraded a bunch in the last 5 years. The object seems to be a piece of something bigger. I have no idea what the text said for the last one because I wasn't looking. The scrap does not appear related to the large object that HK-55 detected. I see. What a useful record this is. This object is ancient and appears to be broken off something much larger. It looks exactly the same as the last time you said it was something much larger. So that's very interesting. Being consistent, at least. Investigate...
You act more like a bodyguard than an assassin. Is that your primary function?
Confirmation. It is a very difficult task indeed. That I've kept Masters Beniko and Vortena alive, despite their high-risk activities, is my greatest achievement.
The two of them seem close.
Deflection. I am not programmed to assess or discuss the emotional matters of meatbags under my protection.
Uh-huh.
Stamina. Increase.
Good to know. Oh, I am dying, I am. Devourer, holy medical what the Okay, so those two are weaker than this big one. So let us heal with this conspicuous medical droid. Right, okay. You are... Need a narrow... Thin nerd. Thin nerd. Thin nerd! Right, I am a pro, but none of these had that silver thing. That means they're like a sub-boss.
Assistance required.
Seriously, HK? God, these healing items do nothing. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Damn, 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 damn. How do I get to the mission tracker? For shame, for shame. Even with companions, I can't do veteran. But story is so easy. It's so easy. That's quite a lot of damage you're doing. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that this is not story mode. Where's the exit? Has it happened?
Admiration. It is a great pleasure to witness your skills firsthand, Master.
Master?
Clarification. Master Beniko altered my programming before we secured your release. I am to serve you with the same unexcelled loyalty with which I serve her. In fact, your survival is now my highest priority.
I didn't even almost bat an eyelash at him calling me Master, because I assumed he was referring to my rank, which is Jedi Master, or Battle Master of the Order. Don't put me above them.
Escaping that prison was only my latest misadventure. You'll have
What
your
did he
work
say?
cut out for you.
Flattery. The skills you have demonstrated thus far, coupled with the stories told by Master Beniko, suggest that you are quite adept at ensuring your own survival. Enthusiasm. I look forward to eliminating any opponent foolish enough to attempt your murder regardless. Resumption. Shall we continue?
Yes. Did he say something about me being above the rest of them? Because that would be weird. I mean, it wouldn't be weird, actually. They did go to a lot of trouble to save me. They must think that I have a chance of defeating, what's-his-name, Arcann. Which I do. I am definitely the most powerful person, as far as I'm aware. Suppose it makes sense. Job! It doesn't look like a ship.
Is this the object you picked up on your sensors?
Confirmation. Yes, Master. A closer scan suggests that this object has been here for several centuries.
Definitely not a ship. Too small. Unless it's an escape pod.
I have no idea where we're going.
Is that the object? Oh, so that is like an entree to the main object. Oh, that's definitely a ship. And it's big. Like a corvette? Oh no, this is a full-size battleship, one of those. Lana, Koth, darlings. What am I nodding about?
Centuries? Of all the junk out here, you had to find the antique.
Observation. Visible design elements do not match any from Zakuulan culture, antique or modern.
Not from Zakuul. Could it be?
Is there some sort of mythological myth going on here?
He doesn't overthink things.
Certainly not. I mean, he must have. He obviously.
Do you have any idea what this is?
No.
It looks like some kind of old spacecraft.
This is the Gravestone. This was the only ship that ever went up against the Eternal Fleet and won. Do you have any idea how long people have been looking for this thing?
And we just happened to stumble upon it.
You said this ship went up against the Eternal Fleet and won. But it's rusting in a swamp while the fleet is still around.
The fleet is even older than Valkyrian. Maybe even older than Zakuul.
Really?
The battles happened centuries ago. Nobody knows the details of the whole war. But every story talks about the Gravestone. One ship with the firepower to take on the Eternal Fleet. This is fate. We get your Outlander. Find exactly the weapon we need. We're going to win this thing, Lana. It's destiny.
It's certainly no coincidence, but destiny? I think there's something else going on here.
Do you think this is some kind of setup?
No, not exactly. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Let's have a look inside, huh?
Assessment. Nearby signs of animal activity suggest local predators may be using this wreck as a nesting ground. Caution is advised.
We'll split up, deal with any wildlife, then regroup to plan our next move.
Seriously? So we're splitting up to kill all the wildlife. That's why we're splitting up. I feel... Okay. Koth? You gonna say something?
What do you know?
What?
Hate standing around. Never know what to... Hey, a coin.
Does this man have ADHD? Carving through these things like a lightsaber through most things. Because there isn't a middle ground between easy as hell and literally impossible. Is it my equipment? Because as far as I'm aware, there's no vendors that sell better equipment. I have the best equipment possible.
Ellie,
16, 17, 22.
Do you have to do that over intra-person comms? Over the comms network? Can't you just count to yourself?
These creatures are hardly cunning. Their usual prey clearly doesn't offer much challenge.
Yeah! Clearing these things out? Very easy! Easiest thing ever!
Especially if you have a lightsaber. Oh! There's a name for a sort of thing like this, where you suddenly find this item that solves all your problems in a story. Is it a MacGuffin? Oh, we're back on the thing.
Endless swamp. After the damage you inflicted, they couldn't have made a safe landing anywhere else.
And if they didn't make a safe landing?
We'll know soon enough. Sky Troopers, sweep the area. Focus on regions with high metallic sensor readings.
I oversaw security in the carbonite prison. I humbly submit myself to answer for this failure.
Sister.
I didn't like his answer.
So this ship has been here for 1,000 years? More?
Right. It's amazing that it's in such good condition, considering. Judging by the damage I've seen, the stories are true. Whoever built the Gravestone scuttled it themselves after the Eternal Fleet was defeated. It wasn't shot down.
The fleet was defeated but not destroyed. Valkorion brought it back under his own control more than a century ago.
Exactly. The Eternal Fleet is totally automated. Nobody knows who first built it, and every theory is crazier than the last.
Renegades left behind after a successful droid revolution. Representatives of an entire race of droids from somewhere beyond the edge of the known galaxy.
Like I said, crazy stuff. But no matter where it came from, the Eternal Fleet is practically unstoppable. And Arcann controls every single ship from the throne.
Why didn't Valkorion use the fleet? What? He did.
If Valkorion has had this unstoppable fleet for more than a century...
Oh, why didn't he use it sooner?
Why didn't he use it to help the Sith Empire defeat the Republic?
We can only theorize. If the war was just part of a ritual to make the Emperor truly immortal, perhaps using the fleet would have interfered somehow. Regardless, we have many other things to discuss. I owe you 5 years' worth of explanations.
And I'm gonna need some parts to get this thing moving again.
Locating supplies and fresh water would also be wise.
I'll help you find what we need, Lana.
Very well.
Assertion. I will begin a patrol pattern to ensure that no enemy forces report our position.
Lana!
I never was much for idle chatter.
Indeed, indeed. But can you give me those explanations you promised? Evening, Koth. You're gonna say something at some point? That's why I took this first, because I wanted explanations, damn it. Am I gonna cross this entire bloody swamp? And you're not gonna say a single thing? Fantastic. Where am I going? Much less stimulating gameplay than the past 3 chapters. Take readings for groundwater? Can't we purify the surface water? God, why would it make me travel so far? There's not even any enemies to break up the endless going through of similar looking landscape. Right, I'm so sorry about this, but... Oh, wait, those flowers? Are those healing flowers? Oh. No.
When Darth Mar and I faced Valkorion, we knew right away. He was the Sith Emperor, Lana.
I know. When he was struck down, it released ripples through the Force. Everyone who had felt the Sith Emperor's presence in the past, on Ziost, on Yavin 4, we all sensed what had happened. Arcann invaded soon after, claiming that an outlander had assassinated his father, the immortal Emperor. It didn't take long for us to unravel the truth.
Which side did Arcann attack first?
Both. Ships from the Eternal Fleet struck at shipyards and rallying points for both sides simultaneously. They favored ambush tactics throughout the war. Zakuulan sensor technology has far greater range than our own, and their ships can fly much further on less resources. Only vessels retrofitted with Isotope 5 could manage to outrun them. None could truly compete.
How long did the Republic and the Empire manage to hold out?
Within 3 months, the bulk of our naval forces were disabled or eliminated, and the Republic was in the same situation. With naval superiority, Arcann's forces could begin choking off supply lines, trade, any ship travel at all. The Eternal Fleet seemed to be everywhere at once. Coruscant and Dromund Kaas were blockaded by the end of the first year.
Just a big old fleet with hitherto unheard of capabilities. I'm sure there's a word for that too in terms of plot devices. Something of a trope, I think?
How did it end?
The members of the Dark Council fought Arcann's invasion ruthlessly and lost. The Empire's treaty was ultimately negotiated by the Minister of Logistics. Chancellor Suresh also refused to discuss surrender, but the Republic Senate managed to overrule her. A cadre of senators negotiated their own ceasefire terms. All of those senators have since been disgraced or dismissed. I'm sure you can imagine the likely culprit.
What about the Jedi Order?
I know that they suffered heavy losses, but that's the extent of my information. I've sent agents to find out more, but none have returned. I wish I had more to tell you. So far, the treaties with Zakuul have held, but that will not last forever.
Bloody hell. Search an alternate site for groundwater. Is this mission just going to send me all over the place for little specks of exposition? I'd really prefer... You know, making me have to travel somewhere for it does not make it better, game. It's still just sitting around listening to dialogue. This is worse. Okay, good. Good to know I can still do that.
A freshwater spring. It should be safe for drinking.
So the Eternal Fleet overwhelmed both the Republic and the Empire. What was the result?
Both sides are forced to pay a heavy tribute to Zakuul, mainly raw materials and resources. They're also held under an arms limitation statute. The Empire and the Republic are both breaking it, of course, but they're still incapable of challenging the throne directly.
Who's in charge of the Republic now?
Suresh reached the end of her term limits recently, but her replacement is a carefully selected puppet. She still runs things, even if she isn't officially the Chancellor anymore.
And the Empire?
Only one member of the Dark Council remained after the chaos. Darth Aeszora. She now rules as Empress of the Sith. Both sides see this only as an opportunity to eliminate one another at a time of weakness, instead of combining what strength they have.
Seriously?
Arcann does nothing to prevent violence between them, so long as their tribute is paid and no one challenges Zakuul's superiority.
What does Arcann use the tribute for? Zakuul doesn't seem to need much.
A question no one else seems to ask or answer, not in any detail. Zakuul's empire spans a sizable portion of wild space, but not enough to consume the resources they're acquiring. I've been working to learn the answer myself. Powerful Zakuulan battle stations have been placed in orbit around key worlds to watch for possible uprisings, but there are no ongoing planetary occupations. The ships of the Eternal Fleet simply patrol at random, while the tribute paid to Zakuul gradually chokes all economic potential.
What about my team? My ship?
I have allies looking for them as we speak. With all of the chaos of the last few years, though, it will take time to find them all. For now, we make do with ourselves, Koth and HK.
As long as you're here, there's nothing we can't handle.
The feeling's mutual. It truly is a relief to see you again.
Is that why you went to so much trouble to rescue me?
Before you were captured, you accomplished things no one else dared to attempt. You changed the galaxy more than once, and if things have ever needed to change, now is the time. But there is something else. I've felt it since the moment I found you in Carbonite. There's a power in you. Something new. It's elusive, but I know it's there.
I think you're right, Lana. I think the Emperor, Valkorion, is in my mind.
What?
After he died, there was a storm of energy. I barely even remember being thrown into the carbon freezing chamber. And then, while I was frozen, I saw things. Dreamed about him. About everything that happened while I was gone.
It can't be. If he were controlling you, I'd know it.
Not controlling.
I certainly saw enough of it on Ziost.
He doesn't control me. He's not strong enough. All of his power is just an illusion.
Deception is his greatest tool, yes, but we shouldn't discount his influence so quickly. I believe in you. And I appreciate your honesty. I'll remain watchful for any influence he might have over you. For the time being, though, we have no choice but to proceed.
What about the others?
They wouldn't understand. And like you said, we really don't know anything for sure yet. Let's keep the matter between us for now.
I have no idea what just happened. Woo!
Salutation. It is a pleasure to see you again so soon, Masters. I have encountered minimal resistance in my patrol.
How minimal?
Reassurance. Only one sky trooper and 3 local predators with poor survival instincts. Our position appears to be secure at this time, but I would still advise caution on your return trip, Masters.
Keep up the good work, HK.
Appreciation. It will be my pleasure to do so, Master.
Some of these cutscenes are a tad hard to follow. Like, there was no indication that suddenly we were on alert and we heard something and it was actually HK. It was just suddenly we were rolling and then, boom, HK. Ooh. It's nice to know Lana is frustrated that neither side is looking for a peace option. Koth?
Hey there. Did you find something tasty?
Water.
We definitely found something.
Great. I've got a pretty good idea of the parts we'll need. Let's go see what we can find.
Oh, I want to spend more time with Lana. But no, I must spend time with the other companions. Fascinating. The exposition episode. Oh my god! No, there has to be fast travel. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be searching, aren't I? Ah! This is a cargo container. Investigate detected debris readings. Certainly. God, I've been recording for an hour, and I feel like I've got 15 minutes of footage that's going to end up in the video. Maybe 20. No. It doesn't feel like 2015 at best. Maybe not at best, but you know.
You underestimate my power!
Trying to figure out what's different about this gameplay compared to the previous one. The previous one was sort of exposition justifying action. This is just exposition justifying exploration for really no reason. Like, we're walking around a lot, and nothing interesting is... I'm not coming across anything interesting. This whole swamp looks the same. There's a few boss fights. This feels a bit like Yavin. Yavin 4. This is how Yavin was, except this might be worse than Yavin in terms of random side missions. This isn't really side missions, though. This is the main mission, but just slow and not much happening. Scattered fuel cell, that's useful.
It's destiny. I ditch all these sparks before we crash, we find the gravestone, and then what do we need to get it flying? Honestly, it's plain as day. Not for Lana, though. For her, it's all just skill and luck and coincidence.
Oh, you're asking me whether I believe in destiny?
I didn't come out here to philosophize.
Oh my god, I said that so aggressively. No, I'm sorry, Koth.
It's destiny, not for Lana.
Relying on fate to get you out of trouble will always leave you disappointed. Better to rely on yourself.
You make fate.
Just wait and see. I know I'm right on this. Lana's told me about all the things you've done. More than once. Half the reason I agreed to this crazy rescue was to see if you were actually real. So, I figure I know all about your past. You deserve to know mine. Lana might have told you I was the captain of a warship during Arcann's campaign against the Core Worlds.
Not really.
My crew and I deserted, but I'm not going to pretend we didn't do our share of damage beforehand. Just thought you should hear it from me.
Lana mentioned that you deserted instead of following orders. What was the order?
We were holding territory on Denon. Locals rioted and orders were to open fire until they stopped. None of us even wanted to be there. Massacring civilians? That's not how Zakuul is supposed to operate.
Thank you for being honest with me. You and your crew made the right choice.
Glad you think so. One more thing, as long as we're being honest. When you risked your life to shut that generator down, you showed me that you're someone I can count on. I want to take Arcann down, but we don't have to take down all of Zakuul with him. I'm glad to know you understand that too.
Lana!
Too many innocent people have suffered already. I'm not going to add to that.
Thank you. Come on. Let's get this stuff back to the gravestone.
Why is it called the Gravestone?
Request. Please rendezvous at my current coordinates at your earliest convenience, Masters. I require assistance.
Blasted droid.
Why are you being so mean to him? What do you mean? He needs assistance. He's not a blasted droid. He's just a droid who needs assistance, and we can assist him. What do you mean? That's a red flag. Viewing droids as lesser and insulting them just for existing? My god. Christ. I hesitate to put T7 in front of you. God. Lana was nice to T7. Lana's really nice to T7. And she didn't say anything mean to HK. You're mean. Bloody hell. Even if I wasn't monogamous. I mean, are Lana and I actually in a relationship at this point? It's been 5 years. But even if I wasn't preemptively monogamous, red flags, mate. Red flags. Magnanimous is the opposite of how I describe that action of yours, complaining that HK needed help and was asking for it. HK probably came across another swamp rancor. That's a camp. HK? Rendezvous beacon. It's big. Don't call out, that would be stupid. HK? You're not massacring locals.
Save us!
Are you massacring locals?
What the hell is going on here? What did you do to them?
Protestation. I have done nothing to these pitiable
he called for us.
Master.
He doesn't know what to do.
They were merely bystanders when I destroyed a group of sky troopers. They've requested our help in escaping the enemy's notice.
Ah.
Please, we are no danger to you. We were exiled for protesting Emperor Arkann's war.
He's scaring them.
We've already lost 2 of our friends.
But
Please,
he's not
is there
actually
anything
doing anything.
you can do for us?
He's watching them.
We're repairing a ship with room for passengers. We can get you out of here.
HK did the right thing.
Serious? That's incredible. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We're doing the right thing. Thank you.
Lana may not see it the same way, but that's alright. If she gets to kill people without my protestation, I get to save people without her protestation. Oh my god. There isn't a oh, there we go. Oh, HK's with me again. I like HK. I mean, he was a tad aggressive, but he didn't actually do anything other than maybe psychologically damaging them. He didn't shoot them on sight. He called us. HK!
You're sure we can make it fly again?
She'll fly. Just been waiting for somebody to come along and remind her how.
Let's get to work then.
It's been 1,000 years. This is gonna take decades to refit. Realistically. But we're not living in realism, are we? As far as I'm aware, Lana buried a starship with a shovel. Music. Kind of generic and non-copyrighted, so, I love it. Is this a montage? Just Lana being grumpy. Is Lana doing that? Am I doing that? Who's doing that? Is that the Force doing that? Are those just anti-gravity ability things? She did do that without using her hands or anything. She's damn powerful, apparently. Oh, just doing engineer things. Jedi obviously trained. We have extension courses. I think Koth is dead. He's alive. But he's gonna have amnesia or something. Oh no, continuing montage. Can't they have me do something to actively repair the ship? Like little missions? Say, go activate this, and then you have a little mini game where it's like, go reconfigure the drive coil actuator of the technological... Technobabble. HK said these animals had bad survival instincts. It seems this one has pretty good survival instincts. I didn't even mean to take that screenshot. Love this little, what is it? E-plot? Little side plot. I'm kind of sad that it's dead. Just massacring the wildlife. Have I been calling him C2 at all? You know, maybe try to be a bit quieter, HK. We do have people searching for us. To the bridge! There's presence on this ship. Something. Or is it Valkorion who's whispering my ear? HK. Can I have another companion if I want one?
Powering down.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hope you don't mind. Things just... what the bloody hell? Oh. Investigate strange sounds. Can you sense that as well, Lana? Or is that actually a sound? I feel like it's ripples in the force. Telling me to go somewhere. Hope these lifts are functional. Hope the cables are made of something durable. Oh no, this is like future technology levels. It must be some sort of magnetically moved lift, rather than cables like us mortals. Did it say something about monolith? You know, this is not somewhere I should go alone. And Lana knows that I've got the Emperor in my head. Into the bowels of the ship. Is that a big old dark kyber crystal? No.
I take it you have questions.
The first one would be, can you die, please?
Don't be so surprised. Where you go, I go.
Fantastic.
We are indivisible now. The Gravestone. Not entirely what I'd envisioned.
You're going to tell me what you know about it.
I thought I had made it clear that I intend to help you. And here you are, acting the aggressor.
Help them!
You have had a taste of my son's empire, his reach. And Vaylin, she does not believe in restraint. We can only defeat Arcann if we work together.
Fuck off.
I don't buy for one moment
Slightly
that you're
amused.
on my side.
Were the roles reversed, perhaps I would be skeptical as well.
I'm not evil,
But
though.
what if I could prove my sincerity?
You can't.
Would
Anything
you
you do...
continue to see me as your eternal nemesis? Or would you open your eyes
You're not
to
a
the
nemesis. You're just an evil, untrustworthy piece of shit.
Get ready for a fight, people! They found us! Sky Troopers breaching the entrance!
Can we launch? No, we can't launch. We're being boarded. On my way! Am I going to be able to possess the power of Valkorion? Reach the bridge. On my way! If Vaylin is among them, that will be a problem. Command deck. Wait, they wouldn't be boarding on the bridge. Why am I going to the bridge? No, this isn't the bridge. Evening. I don't have a companion again. I'm glad I'm on story mode. Why can't I just have a companion? I have no way to heal myself, really. Because all these healing items suck. Evening. Meditating for a little bit. Love the cutscenes.
Hey, watch the ship!
Compliment. Fine dismantling, Master.
That's just the first wave. They have more on the way.
Can we launch?
The Gravestone will be ready soon. I just need...
Don't say 3 minutes.
Buy me some time. I'll get us airborne.
Fantastic.
I'm with you. HK, stay behind and help Koth.
Really?
Until I say so. Don't touch anything.
Is he saying that to HK? Because we're gonna touch things. We're gonna touch the enemy. With me! Okay, not that way.
Should feel better now.
Should feel better indeed. Does feel better having a companion. Fight to the Gravestone's entrance. Presumably that's the only usable airlock, which is why we're going to that one specifically. Otherwise there would be breaching somewhere else. Love the lightning, Lana. I don't care about items. Oh. You droids are nothing in the face of the Force. Speaking of the Force, I really hope Vaylin is not here. Could be a cool lightsaber battle, but we're probably not ready to fight her yet. I'm basically just out of carbonite. Defeat Emptronic battle droid. Emptronic. Fascinating. Well, this should be easy enough, Lana. Probably be impossible if you're just veteran. But on story, this thing's going down like nothing. Oh, it's silver as well. Okay, maybe it would be impossible on veteran.
Here, this will help.
Thank you. Bloody good job. Speak to Lana. With pleasure. Is that Vaylin's ship? Not specifically.
Koth did say there were more on the way.
Something I've learned to count on regarding Arcann. There will always be more.
Fantastic. I mean, they are droids, so they would be able to mass produce them. Presumably not as effective as organic soldiers, though, otherwise everyone would be using droids. Can you come down? Little prick? Oh, this is not defeatable currently. Captain of the Guard. Is that a person, or is that also a droid? Blocking his shots. Oh, I've got so much alacrity. And I can't use it. The tendons in my left hand are fatiguing.
Take a breath.
My tendons can't take a breath, Lana. I'll have to power through. Lana? Oh my god, there's always more.
There are too many!
We have to keep fighting.
Hey, you two need a hand out there?
I could use one.
We have help.
You what?
What? Lana? Is that a Jedi? Evening.
Lana. You're late.
You got one of the knights to switch sides.
Not all of us blindly follow Arcann.
You have very grey eyes. Well, glad that there's
More
now 3 of us.
Knights.
These are knights? Oh, there's the knights.
High Justice, we have the Outlander.
I do hope you're up to fighting your own, Senya.
My issue isn't with them. But if they're going to stand in my way...
I see you found another pragmatist.
Stow the chatter. Prove you can fight.
You don't give me orders, lady.
Hide in the swamps. Pathetic. The Emperor will be avenged.
They all have blue lightsabers. I'm not sure about that, if I like that. Okay, we're gonna focus on one at a time because they're taking a really long time to die. Senya has 1 lightsaber. Each of these guys also has 1 lightsaber. So when did this happen? You 2 aren't together, are you?
The Emperor will be avenged.
Shut up. He's literally still alive. Give me like 2 seconds. I can link our minds with the Force, and you can speak to him. Wonder how many people we can turn doing that. Oh my god. Seriously?
The Emperor will be avenged.
No, he won't. What is that just happened? Eternal Empire Walker, okay. You guys just keep on doing that. I'll handle this. Got quite a lot of health. Oh, those guys are just standing there doing nothing. Fascinating. Are they healing? Oh, do I have to kill this thing before they can properly heal? That's interesting.
The Emperor will be avenged.
You know, you could come up with more things to say. Like, have some creativity. Do they, like, drill the creativity out of you to make you mindless killing machines? Ridiculous.
The Emperor will be avenged.
He's alive.
The Emperor will be avenged.
What's her name? Selena? I can't see. Senya. Right, well done, lads.
Sky will be merciful.
We've got the full array of lightsaber colors. Oh no, we don't have green. Fantastic cutscene. Can I get a good fight scene with me?
Zildrog's wedge!
That's a formation? No, it's the Force.
We have the Outlander. You may kill the others.
Get out of here. Save yourself.
No. Seriously? Are we losing? You're gonna give me a choice. Let her die.
What is this?
An opportunity.
To give in to you.
Outmatched. Death is all but certain for your Sith friend. I could save her. I only require the briefest moment of control. Accept my help, or watch her die. Choose quickly. Time has not stopped.
Take care of it.
Gladly.
Lana? You alright?
Was that him? The power at your disposal.
I was coming to help, but looks like you didn't need it.
Is the Gravestone ready for takeoff?
Far as I can tell, looks like we've got everyone. Let's go.
No, wait. Where's Senya?
Excuse me? Where's who?
Here I am. Let's move out.
Hello.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hang on. She's your help? If you think I'm letting that piece of work on my ship, you're out of here.
Interjection. Many more hostiles are approaching. Permission to defend with extreme prejudice.
No more fighting. We must leave Zakuul.
Yes.
I'll prep the engines. Be ready to move.
The ship will never pull itself up from the muck. We'll have to give it a push.
Firing up the engines. I hope.
We can do this.
Concentrate. Feel the force as it ripples through you.
They're doing it! They're actually doing it! Can you believe it?
Now punch the thrusters!
Observation. The ship is rising. Conclusion. Belief is not required.
Glad you worked that out.
Now we're gonna look at it. It is... interesting.
Now get in here so we can finally get moving.
How are we gonna get up there? Do you have shuttles? Ooh. Ooh. We're just out of here.
That? My gravestone can move.
Where are we going?
Somewhere safe.
Can you be more
Incoming! Dropping out of hyperspace. It's a lot.
Yeah, no, that's the whole bloody fleet.
The Eternal Fleet.
They aren't firing.
Ugly ship. What are you waiting for?
Your ships are uglier.
Take it.
So they are firing.
HK, see about that hyperdrive. Lana, work the shields. And we need a gunner.
I'll take care of it.
Ooh, minigame? Minigame? Operate the Gravestone's cannon with the pleasure. You are currently... Okay. What are you doing here? Oh, we're being boarded. Bastards. Oh, HK's over here. Can I switch companions? No. I don't care about the items on the floor.
Hostile eliminated.
Nice one, HK.
Expiration.
Expiration? Weapons deck. Now tell me this is going to be a minigame and not just me activating a device. Oh my god. Weapons.
Omni cannons up. There's a capital ship near the center.
I see it.
All of them look the same. What do you mean there's a capital ship near the center?
Good. Now hit it.
Am I gonna get to do this? No? Okay. Oh, big gun. Is it gonna destroy the whole fleet? Some hitherto unseen technology. Wonder what sound it's gonna make. I think it's gonna go. Didn't really make much of a sound at all. More of a sort of whisper.
Target down.
We're taking damage.
Wait, 5 targets. 10. I can't keep up.
All of them. Not all of them.
It's real. We could take the whole fleet.
We took damage.
The hyperdrive now meets minimum functionality requirements.
Why didn't you say so? All right, let's get out of here.
Jump. What's his name again? Arcann?
More than 24 ships lost.
24?
Single shot.
24?
So that's the Gravestone. It's as powerful as they say.
Everything stands at risk. Zakuul, the throne, my vision for the galaxy. All because we let the Outlanders slip away. I'm not blaming you.
I didn't think you were.
Father held us all back. You more than any. Such raw power. And yet you're still spreading your wings. Finding your limits.
Nice to be appreciated for a change. So, what now?
Now, I act.
Those weren't compliments, that was very backhanded. Saying that she was powerful, but still not quite as powerful as him. Now, where are we? We're smoking. Middle of nowhere. Report?
No, no, no!
What's happened?
The hyperdrive worked. One time. Omnicannon's fried too. What a mess.
We're safely away from the fleet, if nothing else.
Should be able to make it to Asylum, but let's not hold our breath.
Who's being committed?
Not that kind of asylum.
Asylum is a skyport. A safe haven from Arcann's patrols.
Was she really necessary?
She helped us raise the Gravestone. She fought at our side.
She also hunted me like an animal for years. She was Arcann's loyal knight.
And now she's a defector.
I was in service to Zakuul. You had abandoned your responsibilities.
I don't want to hear it. You're done arguing, both of you.
If anybody needs me, I'll be somewhere.
This is a big ship.
You could have at least consulted with me first.
Shut up.
Yes, I wonder how that might have gone.
Exactly like this. This is not the time.
I'd be glad to fix the Gravestone by myself.
I mean, I can help. Given the choice, if I'm only choosing one, then I would prefer to check in with Lana. Just gonna stuff that in my back pocket. Lana? What's got
Your
you?
display of power. It concerns me. Deeply. I hope you've considered that its use must come at a cost, a very personal cost.
I wasn't about to let you die.
No life is worth risking total corruption. Valkorion may prove to be of some use, but he's no less dangerous than when he was alive. That's why we need all the help we can get, and Senya will be a great help. I hope you can see that.
She's a good fighter. She helped us raise the Gravestone. I'd say she's an asset.
And she doesn't give up either. That was clear the first time I encountered her. We met shortly after I arrived in wild space. Senya was hunting Koth. I was hoping to learn your fate. We exchanged what information we could. This was all before I really knew Koth, of course. Years ago.
Will she be receptive to this?
You were looking for me all that time.
Is it really any surprise?
I was looking for a hyperdrive matrix processor assembly. You probably haven't seen one in here.
I found a crowbar. An interruption.
You may want to look in on Koth. And you should get to know Senya. I'm not sure if you'll hit it off exactly, but I think you'll find her intriguing.
Indeed. I mean, she's on our side. Like, staunchly on our side. At the moment. So certainly. And she has a blue lightsaber. My former color. I can't go this way. Speak to Koth first. Okay. Just finding tools. Finding tools. This is... It's that thing that connects the wheels on cars. Except it's very narrow. So it might be like for a quad bike. Magna lock. I have no idea. Anyway. Magna lock? Just shoving all of this in my back pocket. Repair the damaged door. Bollocks. You're welcome. Now where does it go? A hangar deck? My ship could fit in here. Koth. I understand you have some hard feelings about that lady, but... I mean, you're a defector, she's a defector. She wasn't a defector when you defected, but... Come on, you saying I should have hated you before you defected? I should hate you after you defected just because you were defected too late or something? Hypocrite?
Why can't there be a maintenance manual? Hey, can you get the power? Right over there. Thanks.
It's a very general
point. I want to
point.
electrocute myself on top of everything else.
You're trusting me with a lot here.
She's really something, this ship. But no one's been taking care of her.
You've grown attached rather quickly.
No offense, but it's the Gravestone that will save the galaxy from Arcann. Not you, not me, definitely not Senya.
I'm a little bit offended.
What did Senya do to earn this grudge?
She was ruthless. After we deserted, she hunted us for months. Everyone on my crew bled more than once on account of her.
But now she's
I put all my trust in Lana and she goes to Senya for help. She does not know what she's getting us into.
You both want the same thing. Let the past be the past.
If she's really in it to stop Arcann, I'll try. But I shouldn't be the one having to bend over backward to convince you of anything. Just don't forget who dropped everything to storm the spire and help Lana pull you out of carbonite. Alright?
Lana!
I'd be a frozen carcass if you hadn't.
I have a good feeling, you know. We'll get Arcann. I should get back to it. Need to be sure the Gravestone can get us all the way to Asylum.
You believe in fate, but you
if
doubt
Senya
my
shines
abilities?
that narrow spotlight of hers on you, check your shadow.
I can take care of myself. Senya?
Query. Has
Hello.
the meatbag bickering finally exhausted itself?
Listening in.
Were you eavesdropping?
Correction. I was monitoring activity in order to ensure everyone's safety, Master.
Logical.
Report. I have taken the liberty of checking in on your band of refugees. Assessment. They have quickly taken to their new lodging arrangements.
I forgot about them.
I have warned them not to stray from their chosen location. Analysis. There are many sealed passageways, and I am unable to detect what may be on the other side.
Worth looking into at some point.
Revelation. I discovered an especially strange area. Unlike anywhere else on the Gravestone, I had attempted to ascertain if any of its contents could be weaponized, but the new meatbag interrupted. Query. Any orders, Master?
Then lend Koth a hand. Koth, do as you will.
As you were, HK.
Approval. I like your orders.
You're sentient. I may very well outrank you, but we're not really in a situation where anyone outranks anyone. You've just been programmed to see that you are outranked by everyone, which is kind of miserable. Senya, darling, you've found some very dark places to hang out, reminiscing about your old times serving Valkorion. You should know he's kind of in my head, so if you have loyalty to him, you have loyalty to me. Senya? What is this?
I know. I couldn't help but take this place in either. Reminds me of a song I wrote.
Can you sing it? Oh!
I'd like to hear that. Just a few bars?
Without accompaniment? I'm not that brave.
You seem nothing at all like the person I met in the swamp.
I would like to choose the I am unsettled by this, rather, seeing as she doesn't actually approve of me saying that. So there's no real reason to do it.
I feel like I'm being watched.
I can stop looking at you. Maybe that will help. There. Better? No? Worth a try.
You seem nothing at all like the person I met in the swamp.
Being a knight means everything. But I don't let it define me. When it's time to go to work, I'm who I need to be. The rest of the time, I'm just myself. You don't strike me as all that different.
A fantastic sense of humor. I'm not always a Jedi. Yeah, no, if I was always a Jedi, Lana and I would not be a thing.
I live by a code, but I don't follow it to the letter.
Your Jedi code. I've heard it recited. It's interesting. Wouldn't work for me, I don't think. Definitely wouldn't work for Arcann.
I know why I oppose him. What's your reason?
Years after the death of our immortal emperor, most are still so afflicted with remorse that they don't
I'm
see
curious. I would rather have it be more of an open question, because I'm curious what she'll say.
I feel like
What
do you mean?
I get the feeling you aren't entirely yourself when matters call for it. I think that's true of a lot of people.
Oh.
I like to think it's even true of Arcann.
I know why I oppose him. What's your reason?
Years after the death of our immortal emperor, most are still so afflicted with remorse that they don't see what's happening. Arcann has become oppressive and cruel. He'll crush anyone who doesn't share his plan for the galaxy.
Valkorion wasn't like that?
So that's me. What about you?
Arcann wants to lay waste to everything I've fought for and accomplished. I won't let him.
Neither will I. I may not know much of the worlds you've inhabited, but I do know what he's doing to them. You're not what I expected. Not sure if that's good or bad yet. But I do know I'll have an easier time with you than Koth.
I don't trust either of you.
There's no good option there.
I hope you'll try to get along. The more we work together, the better off we'll be.
Just because he betrayed our enemy doesn't change the fact that he was a traitor. You need to be cautious.
I mean, he's got some weird beliefs about fate, but otherwise. We're back on a planet.
Valkorion lives. He is not himself, nor has he taken a new body. It is difficult to see.
Is that?
And yet it is unmistakable.
His presence in the Force has always been deceptive.
Like on the Yavin moon.
That's Ma.
Yes. And many times before and since. Even when my life depended on it, I did not see him properly until it was too late.
Wow. We need something to close off on. Something dramatic. Asylum. Chapter 6. Yeah, no, this is the third chapter since we ended.
Approaching Asylum.
Told you we'd make it.
We haven't docked yet.
I should probably figure out how to land this thing.
That's reassuring.
There's no way we're keeping the Gravestone low profile. If Arcann has agents here...
Asylum might be the only place in wild space free of his control. That shadow port isn't on any chart. It's a haven for refugees fleeing Arcann's forces.
We'll be among friends.
Good to know.
Mostly.
Tell your associates we've arrived.
They knew that days ago.
You want to explain how? Figures.
If we don't all start trusting each other, we're doomed.
Trust is a rare commodity these days.
Command. Are we there yet?
Are we docking at an orbital station, or are we landing on the surface? No! Oh, wow, okay. Is this a gas giant and this station is within its atmosphere? That's interesting. We're still smoking. We're matching rotation, which is good. Plenty of different species here. Known species, which means these... Oh my god, okay. We cannot afford to pay for that. Someone needs to lock us down with some sort of clamps. Otherwise, there's no point in even docking. Suppose we don't have shuttles. That'll work. Oof. I hope that wasn't important. Ah, there we go. There's the clamps. Tractor clamps.
Move it, Gawkers. Let us through.
Who the bloody hell are you?
Mighty fine ship you got there.
Thanks.
We'll be coming aboard.
If there's one thing I don't like, it's uninvited guests.
Just ignite the lightsaber, they'll run away.
Ha! Captain!
Outlander, my crew. The best engine burners in
That's
wild
your crew?
space.
You're lucky they weren't disintegrated.
Oh, lighten up already.
They're pricks.
Get up here, you mangy woolocks.
Not sure I trust them. Gave me a bad first impression. Why are you looking at me?
You know who I am, don't you?
Name's Rollo. I served aboard Darth Marr's destroyer. I thought you died with him.
Disappear for 5 years and the whole galaxy loses faith in you.
Not the whole galaxy. You saved my skin that day. Never thought I'd get to say thanks.
I'm glad you made it out. Nice to see a familiar face.
I imagine this is all pretty weird for you.
Raylo! Get in here!
Raylo?
On my way!
Raylo?
I'm not the only one hiding things.
I'm sorry?
We share on a need-to-know basis. Koth's crew didn't need knowing.
Do you trust them?
Yes. I wish they bathed more often, but you get used to it. I need to make contact with my network alone. Try to stay out of trouble.
Is Senya gonna be with me? I'd be glad to have any sort of companion.
Where's Lana?
Excellent question.
My best engineer hasn't come back from a supply run to the free zone. It's a dodgy neighborhood if you catch my drift.
A black market. Rival syndicates disagree over who controls it.
They argue with blasters. I think she's in trouble, but we've got our hands full keeping the Gravestone's reactor stable.
Give me a holo of your crewmate and point me to this free zone. I'll handle the rest.
Addendum. I will join you, Master.
My engineer's name is Tora. HK has her image in its databanks.
She won't be hard to find. Tora has a big personality.
She's surlier than a hungry rancor. But she's the best engineer you'll ever meet. Thanks for the help.
And when you're done, find me these coordinates. I'll introduce you to my people.
Help me find Koth's engineer, and we can go together.
I'll join you, but not now.
Certainly. Hope you're not offended, HK. Come on, with me.
I exist to serve. deserve.
Feel like my frame rate's a bit on the low side, but you know. It is what it is.
Look at the size of that thing.
I can't tell if it's impressive or a giant heap of junk.
Could be both. Think they'll let us
Oh,
work
the
on
ship. It just destroyed 24 Zakuul battle cruisers in a single shot, so you can watch your tongue.
Hot Gorak, skewered, fried, and roasted to perfection.
I'm kind of hungry. Can't believe I'm Asylum refugee. Why would my assumption, I mean, Aeszora made a joke earlier about Asylum and that being where, like, people are admitted. Asylum also means, like, refuge. You seek asylum. So, I don't know. She's a Jedi. She would know these things. Well educated. Maybe she was trying to make a joke. Not a very good one.
I thought you left already.
Can't. Argo's at it again. Shooting people in the streets.
I
The
don't
only thing
care.
free in the free zone is a blaster bolt to the chest.
Huh?
He's still better than the other guy.
Starbolt? This is a war zone, guys. Do you guys have some sort of police force here? Because they're not doing their jobs. There's gangs, hostile gangs that shoot on sight. This is insane. Blast crew hit. So many different gangs. This is just a gang war zone. You'll let me know when you see her, because no one's showed me a holo.
Looks like someone wants to join our little party. As your host, I gotta warn you, things are gonna get rowdy.
Caution. My rowdy? I believe this meatbag means to kill you, Master.
Yeah, I can tell. Fortunately, I'm able to bend their perceptions of me so that I become invisible. Perceptions of me and you. We can even speak, and they know nothing. Is his name Doggo? Oh, Oggo. Well, hello there.
Statement. This meatbag is distasteful, Master.
I agree. He's shocking me. I'm shocked. I am truly shocked. Hey. No one pushes me. Unless they do. Free zone crime lord.
Dead.
Nice. Onward. But sneaky like. Starbolt. Is this another faction? Also Starbolt. Do I have to kill you guys to get in there? Fantastic. Sorry about this, Astromex, but you're programmed to be hostile to me.
Deadness. +1 to kill counter.
Thank you. Tora? Oh, they've barricaded themselves. Thank you, HK.
You could have just knocked. My men spent hours on that barricade.
I'll remember that on my next visit.
Is that Tora?
That's not issued from the brilliant engineer we were sent to rescue, Master.
What's she to you?
She's the reason I'm here. This doesn't have to get messy. Let her go, and I'll be on my way.
You eliminated my old rival, Argo. That inclines me toward gratitude. But this girl tried to rob me. That's bad for business.
I really
Charging
don't care.
50,000 credits for 100 thermal detonators? That's robbery.
You also insulted my mother.
I said she's uglier than a bantha wearing lipstick. It's not an insult if it's true.
I mean, are banthas
My mother
objectively
died
ugly?
putting me on a refugee ship to Nar Shaddaa. I grew up an orphan.
Oh, boo-hoo didn't. Join the club.
You see why I have to kill her?
No. Aren't you Havoc Squad?
I recognize that insignia on your armor. Republic Special Forces, Havoc Squad.
Haven't run with that outfit for a long time. I'd paint over the symbol, but it still comes in handy, even out here. And I know who you are, too. Everyone said you were dead, but I knew better. What do you say we show each other professional courtesy? I can get you all kinds of things, but I need to throw this thieving scum out an airlock first.
Not an option.
It will be a challenge to throw anything without your arms.
We pay Tora leaves, period.
I'll get you the money for your detonators. But Tora is leaving with me. Alive.
A man like me can't afford to look weak.
What do you care? You're the Free Zone's new boss.
Fine. Take the yapping monkey lizard. But she's lost her shopping privileges.
Oh.
Keep your filthy hands off me!
All right, boys. Let's go show the zone who's in charge.
No, you know what? I don't want to pay him. I don't want to be indebted to him. He's a gang leader, whether he's Havoc Squad or not.
What do
You're both being ridiculous. We can resolve this disagreement without a fight. Let her go and apologize for threatening her. Tora, you apologize for trying to steal his merchandise. Pay him what he wants.
I ain't sorry for nothing.
I'm a true Jedi. Kiss and make up, guys.
Sorry I insulted your mother.
What? I didn't catch that.
I'm sorry.
Don't push it.
Your mother was a nice lady, okay?
Wrong. She was the best. Now give me my credits.
Really? You had those lying around?
Where's my apology?
Shipment's on its way. Sorry, we almost stopped doing business. See you folks around.
I've never apologized to anyone in my life.
Well, I apologize.
Are you alright? Did they hurt you?
My pride got busted, but that's your fault.
If you're feeling up to it, Koth needs you at the docks.
He ain't gonna be happy you spent all our credits.
Redirection. We should proceed to the rendezvous with Senya Master.
Agreed. Senya, you have
Observation. That dark and foreboding alley is where we are supposed to meet Senya Master.
Won't be so dark and foreboding with this in it. Anyway. Senya? Hello.
Right on time. My friends have been looking forward to this.
Why is the music so dramatic?
I don't see anyone. Are they invisible or very small?
They're inside.
Makes sense. Inside the oh, sorry. A hidden door. A very big hidden door. Sneaky. Hey! Oi! Ignite the lightsaber.
You better have a good explanation.
Your droid is not a part of what must happen here.
What?
I spent 5 years stuck in one trap. I won't fall into another.
You are free to leave whenever you like.
I'll be leaving
But if you want
then.
the help of my allies, you'll stay.
We have come this far. Let us see where it leads.
Shut up.
No more games. Truth. Now.
Before Arcann's betrayal, Zakuul was protected by 2 orders. The Knights, and Scions who see visions of the past and future. Scions no longer serve Arcann. Whether they serve you will be determined now.
Fate is a tale whispered to us by the Force, but the voices are silent about you. We must know why.
You rely too heavily on these voices. Feel my power. That's all. Perhaps together we can reveal the future.
If we are to aid your rebellion, we must understand what role you play in Arcann's defeat. We will test you physically, and spiritually, to pierce the veil and see the truth.
You aren't the first person who's wanted to test me.
This will be different.
I tie my fate to yours. I join you in these trials, come what may.
The heart of Skyva is heavy with loss. In her pain, we lash out.
I do miss the old ways of Zakuul. Such mythology and pageantry.
Shut up.
Please, defend yourselves.
You should know my lightsaber does not have a stun setting.
We must defeat them! Here.
No doubt. You know, I used to have a blue lightsaber, if you're wondering. Wasn't always purple. Oh my god. You care to be of some assistance?
You fight well!
Tyrol. Senya Tyrol. She has a last name now. Who is Hester? Bloody hell. Oh god, are they dead? Oh no, they're apparitions. They're hallucinations. Got it. Oh no, they made themselves invisible.
Skyva guide you!
Who the hell is Skyva? Is this a deity? Your name for the Force, perhaps?
We have passed the first trial.
Logically.
There will be more.
Scions believe there is no greater power than destiny.
Shut the fuck
up.
I
cannot believe you exist outside its influence.
Fuck up. Shut up.
But we know
Shush.
better.
Shut up. I don't care. Shut up. Get out of my fucking head. And if you're not going to, just shut up. It's the least you can do.
If there's another test, let's continue.
Hunger. Overconfidence. You were more tolerant in the free zone, despite the fools you suffered.
You were watching me.
We're always watching. Arcann took away years of your life, but he stole far more from the rest of us. Do you feel anything for those who suffered while you slept?
Of course.
Why else would I be here? I want to end the suffering.
And you, Senya, what do you feel?
Shame.
Because you failed to protect our immortal Emperor?
I was in no position to do that.
What of the Scions who were slaughtered by your fellow knights because Arcann demanded it? Do you feel responsible for them?
When I joined the Knights, they were shields protecting our homeworld. Now they are weapons wielded by an insane child.
Senya, could we reason with the Knights? Bring them over to our side.
The blood on their hands cannot be washed away with reason.
The Knights should have rebelled against Arcann. Instead, we have lost our honor.
Hello again.
The eyes of Esne claim what can never belong to her.
They speak of envy, my son's weakness. Do not let it be yours.
Shut up.
We receive no pleasure from this trial, but we act as fate demands. Be strong, Outlander.
I'll do my best. The knot?
We must defeat them!
No doubt. Did I say that the first time she said that? And if conjured more, you are fate's conduit. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are.
Time for justice.
Justice? What do you mean? It's a trial. Oh, I see. Trial justice. Ah, no.
The Scions are driven by revenge, but they require fate's compliance.
Shut up.
We are above such negotiations. Destiny is merely the conduit for our will.
It's a miracle this thing hasn't exploded 1,000 times over after what you put it through.
It's not a miracle if it's meant to be. I'm living proof that all you need is faith.
Uh-huh. Now, I'd say you're living proof that Miss Spooky Eyes is a lot more patient than she looks.
Isn't there anything you still need to fix around here?
Nope. I'm just too good at my job.
I found HK wandering Asylum with no memory of anything since he left.
Whew. I mean, that's probably bad. Where's the Outlander?
Exactly.
Senya wanted your friend and HK to meet her contacts. She gave them coordinates to the location.
Apology. I have no such data stored in memory.
Senya, I knew it.
I believe her contacts are the real danger. HK, what's the first thing you remember after you woke up?
Oh no, you should not interrupt. I am safe-ish. I'll manage. I'm doing what I must. Is this Arcann? Or a hologram of him?
You seek to remove Arcann from the Eternal Throne. As well you should.
You guys
His destiny is to fall. We have foreseen that much, but his final fate remains unclear. When he is at your mercy, what will you do?
I won't kill him.
I want Senya to answer first.
Arcann will not escape justice for the lives he's taken.
1,000 scions lie dead because of him. Blood calls out for blood. Do you agree? Answer us!
I would
question her commitment to them because they cannot foresee it. Ask yourself why.
If you are not with us, you stand against the tides of destiny. Arcann and Vaylin must die.
If that is their destiny, then they will fall.
It is not their destiny that concerns me. It is yours.
Morning. Oi! Oi!
I will know your fate, even if I must tear you open to see it.
Red. Nice. Very red. Very nice. Excuse me? Hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna try not to kill you, but I may not be capable of not killing you. Vision of Arcann? Yes, go.
Choice is an illusion!
Shut up.
Stand down and face justice! For our fallen Emperor!
Tanek was killed by Lana.
You cannot escape!
It is not my time to die!
Certainly, I mean, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. You're kind of not giving me a choice. Oh, there we go.
His argument with you is pointless and destructive. I can end this without any more bloodshed.
Fuck off.
If you accept the gift of my power.
I'll handle him myself.
Then stop wasting time. Reveal his fate.
It is not my time to die!
If it, I mean, whether you die or not is kind of up to the game. TARDIS? Prick? Oh my god, who was that even? Darth Angrel? Who am I gonna see next? Angrel's daddy? Satil! You're not even remotely related to Angrel and Arnis.
It is not my time to die!
You can surrender at any time, mate. It's only unfortunate that I don't have a stun setting on this thing.
Choice is an illusion!
Are you all gonna fight me?
Do not judge him harshly. This trial was necessary for all of us. We need the Scions.
If the Scions still want to help us, I accept.
Stand down now.
Nothing to worry about.
You don't need the Force to see what happens next. Put down your weapons.
Every moment since you entered, even this one, was predestined. Everyone here played the role fate assigned them. I ask you a final question. What future do you see for this galaxy when Arcann and his eternal fleet are gone?
One person shouldn't decide the fate of the galaxy. When the time comes, we can work together.
He will not live to do that.
Shut up!
You have nothing further to reveal. I now know what blinded us to the future. Our immortal Emperor lives inside your mind.
It couldn't stay secret forever.
You knew about this and didn't tell me?
Shut up.
We thought you'd panic if I said, "Hey, Emperor Valkorian's living inside my head."
Analysis. Scan reveals no evidence you possess a secondary personality matrix, Master. It is possible your brain is simply malfunctioning.
Maybe.
Our duel gave me a glimpse of what's to come. You will destroy the Eternal Throne, but many will suffer before that victory.
Tell me who suffers, and I'll do what I can to avoid it.
What must be, will be.
Doesn't matter. We win. If Emperor Valkorian lives because of this Outlander, there's hope for Zakuul.
Your beloved immortal Emperor is a threat to all life everywhere. We must find a way to separate you from him.
No one wants Valkorian out of my head more than I do. But removing him won't be easy.
We have a lot to discuss.
Not here. I passed your test. Join us or don't. Either way, we're done.
There is one truth left to reveal. I withheld the true reason I followed you through the trials, to understand the Outlander, who will destroy Arcann and Vaylin, my son and daughter.
She told you. How delightful.
She looks so young for you. Christ. Bloody hell.
You're certain she helped them?
I killed 3 knights to make sure they weren't lying. And another 3 because I hate odd numbers. The Outlander escaped in the Gravestone with our mother's help.
You could have made it 4.
She's against us.
Senya was always strong-willed. That's why Father loved her.
Do you think she knows he's alive? Has she betrayed us for him?
It doesn't
Close
matter.
your legs.
She'll return to us. or face the consequences.
We don't need them. Our parents gave us the power to forge the future. They should have known we'd use it.
I take it you have concerns.
I can think of a few.
You're only escalating matters.
You expect us to believe you're going to fight your own children?
And with that, we cannot do more than 3 chapters, my god. Why is Lana here if no one else is? That's weird. Well, with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.